Don't move on my account. I was just coming up here to tell you dinner is almost ready. And I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by some of this evening's delicacies. It's a special night, is it not? Not quite an anniversary, but special in its own right. And I've taken great pains to ensure your heart's desire this evening. You needn't reciprocate in any way, except perhaps with your approval. Really? Well, then, it would seem we both have a few surprises up our sleeves. Would you like me to help wash your back? I agree. I relish these quiet shared moments, comparable to how much I loathe the fanfare of having to host nomadic vampire clans. Can't be helped. Because, my love, even amongst monsters, there's a hierarchy we must respect. Not quite like the mafia, but let's just say they're equally as deadly. The nomads travel around under the guise of tradesmen and performers, and they do a sort of wellness check for the region, and they report back to the higher-ups. If we aren't caught picking off young virgin shepherdesses, we get a gold star. Of course I'm kidding. It's much more corporate than that. Mostly, they're looking to see if we conduct ourselves with discretion. After all, we can't very well go around picking off trendy influencers and hope to remain under the radar, can we? True, but alas, some of us do get sloppy from time to time. Our hubris is legendary, only rivaled by our libido. Either the water is too warm, or you're blushing all over. It's an attractive shade. I'm quite jealous. Lie back. I'll wash your hair. I hid you away to protect you. It's not like the old days where mortal companions were seen as an asset. You, out in the open waters of our company, would have been like a fox in the hunt. Ironic as it may seem, they are greatly distrusting of human motives. Go figure. And the longer a vampire keeps one, the more precarious the situation becomes. At least in their eyes. Stealth is our greatest weapon, and the most cunning and dangerous of our kind wears the finest gilded mask of civility to maintain that. And we are to stay in step with the collective. To them, companions that are not turned are seen as either a liability or a very reliable food source. Does that worry you, knowing the company you keep? Somehow I didn't think so. Don't worry, my love. While I desire to go feral on you, rest assured, it's in a much different context. I don't know about liability, but you're most certainly the fruit of temptation. Now you're just teasing me. I'm gonna go check on a few things downstairs. I'll be back up shortly. Don't worry. We've got all evening. Enjoy your bath. Your sheer divinity, sitting there cloaked by the fireside light. It reminds me of our first evening together, when I looked into your eyes and saw them soften towards me. It felt as if I were in the sun once more. Here, move forward. Let me work out some of that tension the water missed. I'm no fool. I know you tend to make me work harder. We are in agreement on that. If I could still get headaches, you would have certainly given me my fair share. I could have easily have started beating my head against the walls you put up. But I knew there was a worthwhile reason for scaling those walls. Oh, yes. And I am loving everything on the other side of it. No, you don't. You're so ready to yield, I almost lost you over one little love bite. The night is far too young for that. I would indeed enjoy nights like these forever. I'm begging you. Please don't spin your wheels asking questions you already have the answer to. There's nothing to mull over. I've already told you how I feel about it. Because you won't stop romanticizing the situation. And it's my fault. Because you haven't been made privy to the full force of my brutality. And the cold and detached way in which I dispense it. The old ones would tell you that, like junkies, we're only civil when we get our fix. We only live because we're willing to kill. And sadder still, the only thing that rivals our fear of the sun is staring down the barrel of the decades to come with complete apathy. Do you think vampire couples burn fast and hot? They do at first. But as the years drag on, the layers are peeled back until you're left with nothing. Nothing but the rage of existence. And you start to realize that what they've given you probably really wasn't a gift. And you've paid for it with everything you've lost along the way. everything. I don't want to lose you to fantasy. The clans hate companions. They think they've given us false hope, that they make us reckless, and they have no recruitment quota. And they would rather me kill you than turn you. But I would run headfirst into the flames of hell for you. The light inside you is the closest thing to walking in the sun as I'll ever get. I am a corpse, beloved, an envious mimic. When I lie next to you, listening to your breath and your heart, it's a stark reminder of how connected you are to all that is natural. And how I am not. And how I will never be again. Not until my body is finally received by the earth. Look at you, showing sympathy for the devil. I am sure this is not the last time we'll visit this topic. But tonight is not for heavy subjects. I want to share this night with you, unadulterated by animosity. I want to shower you with affection in all the ways you enjoy. And all the ways we enjoy. Absolutely, my love. Because you are just that. My love. And I promise I will make tonight feel as though the world has stopped for your pleasure alone. And that you have an eternity to savor it. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, and you have a moment, please feel free to leave a like, to leave a comment, or to simply subscribe. And I'll be sure to join you here once again for more audio adventures.